Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and for those that are new, welcome. Please subscribe. Now today we're going to be talking about Yarms and the whole Naledi Mallela drama. Yarms was trending because her boyfriend was on the list of people who were hitting it raw with girls that have the HIV virus. Now Yarms wasn't happy about that, and she came with lab results showing that she doesn't have the HIV virus. So Kayams released a diary session on her YouTube channel explaining the whole situation, how she hasn't been defending herself in the past and she feels like it's time to defend herself. In the video, she also mentioned the situation that happened with Naledi back in 2019. Kayams addressed the situation, but she didn't really get into what happened that day. Naledi was definitely not happy to be mentioned in the video and for the situation to be brought back up. And she released a video herself. Early in the morning, she was recording, explaining everything that happened on that day. And from Naledi's video, it sounds like Kay was wrong. Now, personally, I believe what Naledi said. I believe that's how things went down on that day. Maybe she may not have went into details about how she was talking to Kay, and maybe Kay is also right that she was being pointed at. And I personally believe Kay Yams was wrong for calling Naledi a cockroach and a rat. And I feel like Kay needs to take more accountability of the things she said that day. And she could have just let it go. The issue was resting, no one was talking about it, and she chose to bring it up now because she and her boyfriend were training. Now, after the video, Kay posted on her Instagram stories, and Naledi replied. Now, this is what she posted on her stories. My Dear Diary video was not actually about this even, but somehow this is the very same thing that will always come up when my character is being discussed. That's why I brought it up. I know who I am. I don't really need anyone's approval. Just letting everyone know that you can't shame me about that anymore. Why did I bring it up now? Because only now do I have the courage to speak on it. I'm not afraid anymore. She then continued to say, for years, I couldn't even watch the video without cringing. I was so ashamed and so embarrassed. I was drunk, emotional, and pretty foolish if you ask me. But hey, we live, we learn. I have deep regrets about going on live and saying all those nasty things about him. Till this day, nothing could ever justify that. But the reason why it stuck with me for so long was because I felt I never really stood up for myself. Yes, I take full accountability. I was wrong. But I was literally publicly harassed by this person. She kept pushing me around, speaking about how she'll beat me up. She even used her finger to press on my forehead, telling me how much she's going to mess me up. Hence, I said I wouldn't fight her. I made several calls the next day to get footage with no success. I didn't just say those hurtful things out of nowhere. I was hurt. I too was traumatized. That too was the worst day of my life. Now, we don't really know what happened that day at that event, but worst day of your life? Okay, maybe. I think this is coming from the fact that Naledi was very emotional in the video and she said she was so embarrassed on that day. Naledi said, when making statements, learn to tell the truth. You swear at me, you disrespect me, and you call me a rat in what was my section. You then cry wolf and throw your own friend under the bus when it all hits the fan. Today, you're saying you were harassed after calling me all slurs in my sec. Don't tell me about trauma. You are a mean, vile human being. That's who you've always been. And I kept quiet to protect you. But I see now that was not in my favor. So I hope you remember why you got kicked out of that session, because you are a rude, vile person. Naledi also said, also, in case you forgot in your little rebrand, you also called me a cockroach. A little advice: when a me, or I guess she meant to say, when a man cheats on you, be like me, make story times. Make some change. Don't involve us in the fact that your man cheated on you. Yay, leave us out of it. Now that we've heard both sides of stories, who do you think is right or who do you think is wrong? Do you think Kay is a mean person? Do you think Naledi was pointing at Kay's forehead and trying to beat her up? Who do you believe? Please let me know down in the comment section. Please subscribe. I'm gonna post 2 videos in a week starting from today. Bye.